Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me and allowing me to continue to be your daily advocate. If you're new here or you're not subscribed for any reason, please do me a huge favor and hit the subscribe button. Thank you to all of you who have been watching and following me for so long. It truly means a lot, and I'm glad that I can be this person.
Do you think XRP will help people become millionaires? And more important, how can you become a millionaire only by owning 6,000 XRP? Make sure to stay until the end. First in order for holding 6,000 XRP, so giving the circulating supply 54 billion XRP, that would give us a market cap of 10.8 trillion. If there were any additional releases at 65 billion, there would be a $13 trillion market cap. At $200 into 75 billion, it would be 15 trillion, and then 95 billion circulation will be at $19 trillion market cap in that sequence. Now let's assume that, let's simply say $75 billion out of $200 equals a $15 trillion market valuation for XRP. Now imagine if you're holding 5,000 XRP for a long time. Many ups and downs would have happened obviously, but looking at the bigger picture, you would be a millionaire if XRP would hit the $19 trillion market cap. You could be wealthy in no time. You can pay off your debts if you have any, get yourself a nice mansion or villa. Your family would be awestruck and happy. Believe us when we say that XRP has a lot of hidden potential. So now for the lawsuit and other major updates, we have got something exciting for you. Despite the fact that Ripple is fighting tooth and nail to prove that it was not given enough notice that XRP would be treated differently than other cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin and Ether, the lawsuit has raised concerns about the future of XRP, which is a major source of revenue for the company. Unfortunately, this is the case. Following the announcement of the SEC lawsuit, the value of XRP fell by 50%, from monthly highs of 66 cents to lows of 22 cents. To diversify, Ripple is enhancing the capabilities of its cross-border payment system, RippleNet, as well as launching a charm offensive aimed at regulators in other nations. In order to allow such cross-border payments, Ripple plans to collaborate with London-based Modular, which is one of the few non-banks with access to Bank of England settlement services. Clients from Asia Pacific, North America, Latin America, and the Middle East will be able to execute quick and affordable cross-border fiat transactions into Europe thanks to a collaboration between the businesses. The World Bank is a multilateral financial institution that XRP opinions. More importantly, the World Bank labeled XRP and XLM as stable currencies. As Digital Asset Investor put it, I believe I've seen this from the World Bank previously, but in light of the regulatory debate in the US on stable coins, it is much more intriguing. Why are XRP and XLM referred to as stable currencies by the World Bank? Constant coins refer to a type of digital currencies that are reasonably stable in terms of their pricing, according to a World Bank paper. Stable coins, like many cryptocurrencies, provide quick payment processing and security, but they also provide stability in terms of parity with fiat currencies. RippleNet's native currency is one of two digital currencies that fall within this category. In comparison to correspondent banking, Ripple XRP and Stellar's own cryptocurrency, the Stellar Lumen XLM, both Ripple and Stellar offer faster and more efficient cross-border payments. However, the former strives to improve cross-border payment settlement between international banks, while the latter intends to deliver low-cost cross-border payment financial services to end users and the unbanked. Is the World Bank implying that XRP will be a future source of cross-border payments? What are your thoughts? We don't think this is a coincidence, and you should ask yourself why. Why would they refer to XRP and XLM as stable coins when, as a holder, you are well aware that their value is constantly fluctuating? They're not stable currency until there is a strategy in place for them to become such. In this case, that is the only thing that makes sense. Ripple is a real-time gross settlement system, currency exchange, and remittance network founded by Ripple Labs Incorporated, a US-based technology business. The article continues. Multinational firms may settle cross-border payments by sending XRP over the Ripple network, which provides on-demand liquidity. The Ripple ecosystem is made up of three parts: servers that maintain the ledger, clients, and intermediaries. Ripple, unlike Bitcoin and Ethereum, does not use a proof-of-work or proof-of-stake consensus process. Ripple transactions, on the other hand, rely on Ripple gateways, which use the Byzantine generals problem consensus process to confirm account balances and transactions. 71. The Ripple settlement process begins with the creation of a transaction, which is then signed by the account owner and sent to the network. Badly constructed transactions will be rejected right away, otherwise they will be added to the ledger provisionally. As a result, the World Bank mentions and discusses the XRP and Ripple cryptocurrency, and it could only mean one thing. They're excited about Ripple's ability to make cross-border payments easier. Guys, this week I came upon a very interesting website. See the link in the description below. It's called Stable Pool, and everyone who registers on their website until October 31st will receive up to $50 in crypto. It's a new platform, but during the first week, they received more than $80 million of investments. They also have a partnership with a Japanese exchange called TaoTaoX.com. When you go to their website, you can immediately claim the free $50. After that, you go to Top Up on the left side of the screen. Then at the right, you select a currency and enter the amount you want to deposit. After that, you are free to go and earn money. Note, I'm not a financial advisor, and investing is always at your own risk, rather than the price in the interview. Let us now listen to what he has to say. In order for Ripple to succeed, XRP must be liquid. As a result, there is little friction when entering it, and when exiting it, liquidity is sometimes more essential than the absolute price. However, for those of us who perceive it as being in high demand, when demand exceeds supply, prices rise, and it is advantageous to be on that ticket. He's talking about liquidity, and the logical conclusion is that the more the demand, the higher the price. So if XRP is going to be utilized for the globe, it needs to have some form of stability with a floor, and Brad Garlinghouse talks about XRP's stability. I hear people talk about volatility, and it makes me feel like they're spreading misinformation. Your volatility is just a mathematical calculation of time times volatility. If you hold fiat for, let's say, an average SWIFT transaction, today is in the order of magnitude 2 days, which is about 80,000 seconds, while an XRP transaction is 3 seconds. So whether you compare a low volatile asset to a long duration fiat or a high volatility asset to a very short length of time, it turns out that an XRP transaction has less volatility risk than a fiat transaction. The difference is that when you perform a rapid transaction, you have market makers. Some banks claim that a market maker has said, "I'll lock in that rate. I'm going to take that volatility risk with XRP for the next 2 or 3 days. Because it settles so rapidly, you don't have to do that. So how high does the price have to be in order for it to become stable? What are your thoughts? We're going to offer you the highlights of an interview with Ripple's Chief Technology Officer, David Schwartz. He says that the current XRP price represents the market's speculative Ripple. As David Schwartz has mentioned, the price of XRP must eventually reach a high enough level to target large value cross-border transfers. However, in order to target such cross-border transfers, the price of XRP must be sufficiently high. Because the price of XRP cannot stay at 63 cents indefinitely, David Schwartz proposes that it must rise from whatever it is now to a high enough price, whether it is $50 or $60 or $100 or $589, for Ripple to be able to conduct such large value payments in the first place. Following that, the cryptocurrency will be relatively stable because you will not require as many of them, implying that there will be less demand for them. Supply and demand will stay steady at that high price. Although the price may fluctuate by fractions of a percentage point, it will remain stable long enough to allow for the conduct of cross-border payments throughout the world, particularly high-value ones, which Ripple has been keen about targeting from the company's inception. Could it be that stable currencies like XRP and XLM, as recommended by the World Bank report, are categorized as such? They will presumably remain steady once they reach a specific level of value. For example, if XRP hits a price of $589, there will essentially be little volatility, and individuals buying those currencies will be doing so as a method of gaining a benefit rather than as an investment. As in the lawsuit, good news is prevailing in the XRP community. The SEC's action against Ripple Labs has taken a dramatic turn, with Judge Torres ordering the unsealing of 3 papers. The subpoena served on Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse, the email string of Ripple Executive Chairman Chris Larsen, and the email string of Garlinghouse. Attorney Jeremy Hogan conducted a brief analysis to highlight the relevance of the recently revealed papers, and who they aid in the litigation. Instead of reading the notification of Brad Garlinghouse's deposition, Hogan concentrated on his emails. details. Hogan cited an email from Garlinghouse to Ripple workers in which the executive mentioned the company's decision to place 55 billion XRP in escrow to provide investors a predictable supply schedule. This was essential for the SEC, according to Hogan, since the Ripple CEO's use of the phrase investors aided their case by giving the impression that Ripple was seeking to raise the price of XRP. However, because the email was only sent to workers, Hogan pointed out that it did not indicate that XRP holders were also informed. The lawyer then went over to Larson's email response to an XRP investor who reportedly purchased over 30,000 euros worth of the cryptocurrency. Larson is said to have revealed his opinions on promoting XRP through raising bank demand for it in one area. Hogan emphasized in his analysis of Larson's comments that he was not pledging to raise XRP prices in this scenario. I believe we will have a judgment on these 3 dispositive motions pretty soon, he added, maybe within a month. Hogan also mentioned that Judge Torres's position was greater than Judge Netburn, implying that the litigation may soon include some major rulings. As we've always said on this channel, hold XRP. You will surely be a millionaire.
So enjoy your day, everybody. I'm always here for you. Leave any comments or questions below, and be sure to subscribe. But thanks, everybody. I really appreciate you. Enjoy your day, and I always have your back. So thanks so much, everybody.